Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
So yeah, sorry for probably. Well, I'm not late in essence, but the boys have been watching football. Well, Callum's still got it on actually, but he's got the sound turned right down. So
Football day.
It's Man City and Arsenal, I think. The very first game was Sheffield United and Aston Villa. Vanilla.
Villa.
Hi, Karate. Hi, Mike.
Karate.
So, hi, Kate.
Hello, Kate. Dad's annoyed. We were robbed. Somebody forgot to turn his watch on.
Amelia Pinfold. We've got two in that. I don't know, Abby J and Amelia Pinfold. I don't know. It's all right. I'm just. Neither have got any content. United TV. UTV, I don't know.
UTV?
Oh, we're fans who of United. Oh, with the channel, yeah. Some as I say, I'm a bit dubious about strange people coming in. I always get the moderators to check it out.
Sterling.
Because we have had a few issues in the past, so I mean, don't get me wrong. We always check, and obviously neither of your channels has got any content. So, Chris in the corner crying over. No, they were basically United should have had a goal. And then he was saying, no, my watch weren't buzzing. It turned out at off time that the VAR or anything weren't working.
Yeah. We got a goal.
Oh, Karate says he got an order from Amazon with no stuffing in the box. Oh. It's very unusual for Amazon because we just have a channel so we can subscribe to the cooking channels. Same as I say, so long as you behave, you don't put anything derogatory, you don't swear or anything, then we'll allow you to stay. But same as I say, we're a friendly bunch here. We don't have no drama. We don't have, it's just a chilled out, relaxing live stream. Same as I say, we don't have any drama or anything. So, while you're here, just bear in mind, just behave and you'll be able to stay. So we have to pick on Mr. P to stay.
Yeah.
So yeah. So I've got some, as I say, Ian's a moderator, Kate's a moderator, so anything untoward, and basically they've been told, that any funny business or anything, boom, you're gone. So Chris, my feelings about football. I'm just have to watch paint dry. But it is. It's just a weird thing. We not having no crowd or anything.
You blinked the wrong way. I'm blinking all the way, Ian. I'm flicking my head from side to side.
But yeah, same as I say, I've sort of, I always say to my moderators, any funny business, any, derogatory comments whatsoever, or you think, blah, 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 boom, you know.
Well, Wednesday fans are used to that, Kate, so they'll be all right.
But yeah, it is. You see, we've got Sky, and we've been watching it on Sky. Now, there's another channel on Sky where you can watch the match where they're playing crowd noise in the background. So yeah. So, you know, if you're sort of missing the chance of the crowd or whatever, you tune into this. Hiya, Steve, how are you?
Steve, oh, don't wake his shit then.
I wake it. It's all right, we're just on about football. Aston Villa and Sheffield United were the first team ever to, you know, in the restart programme. So yeah, it is. It's weird that basically the away team comes out at tunnel first. They don't come out together like they normally do. They have to make sure ball and everything's disinfected beforehand. Joe Sheffield's still trying to work out what a football is. No. I am Jad. How are you?
Yay.
So yeah, you know, it is a bit weird. And it says for those that are missing the crowd chants and noises, blah, 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 there's another channel where they're playing crowd noises in the background. So, so yeah, the one that's playing now is Arsenal and Man City. So, so they the two ones that's on now. Hello, favourite Englishman. I'm not an Englishman. I'm an English woman. Oh, yes. By the way, Steve, Callum loves his intro. So, easy. It's oval orange ball that is thrown in through the air. No, it's a round ball that you kick on the ground, not in the air. Wake is missing Formula One.
Not missing much, only go round in a circle.
But yeah,
Tracy's in.
Hiya, Tracy.
Oh, no, Tracy.
Didn't somebody get banned from that because they weren't they cheating or something?
Probably.
Pardon me, English lady, or can I call you Queen? Yes, of course you can, Becky. So yeah, question is, Becky, did you make the ginger nuts after you made your own golden syrup? So yeah, so she said first attempt she thought were too dark, and second attempt she put a picture up, and I says, well, that looks like golden syrup to me. Oh, they're in the oven now. There you go. But she did say now she'd perfected the golden syrup. The next step was going on to making the ginger nuts.
Can I call you Thursday? Well, if you want to, I'll just call you.
Adrian's live streaming tonight. Jeanette, he messaged me. That's fine. Same as I say. You know, that's fine. So yeah, we've had another thunderstorm here again today. Not as bad as it was yesterday, but it were a baby compared to yesterday's, weren't it? Really?
Yeah.
You know, it were a baby storm compared to the one that we had yesterday. But it has. You see, Chris sits over near the patio doors, and he had the patio door open, and he says, "I'm sure it's starting to spit the rain." So next minute, you know, heaven opens, and then it were clattering and banging and, you know, thunder and so couldn't find the ginger Chris misplaced it. Oh no, does that mean Mr. P is king? Glad I live in the USA then. But yeah, same as I say, we knew something was afoot when same as I say, it started spitting with rain. Who is this patio doors? Chris's alter ego. Because I keep referring to patio doors. And he says, who's this patio doors? But yeah. Or French windows. Well, I don't know what you call them. Patio. The two doors that open when it's hot. We had thunder around 1300 in the afternoon. I think it was later than that, weren't it?
Yeah.
So yeah. It was just before the United match started, weren't it?
I think so, yeah.
About 5 o'clock, I think it were, Amjad here. So, but yeah, it started, first of all, it started spitting with rain, and then Evans opened, and then thunder started. But it went to patch on yesterday's thunderstorm. It were quite a tame one today compared to yesterday. But next, old lady next door, she's been out mowing the lawn today. I bet she's glad she did it this afternoon. And now it'll water it a bit. So I don't think it's raining here, is it?
No, it's not. No, it's
yeah.
Not. Teeny bit of blue sky.
Yeah, same as Chris says. There's a bit of blue sky.
Not a lot, but a bit.
So I'm just gonna say something, and Chris brought it to my attention, and it's been raised in, you know, the Sheffield United groups. Can you remember not so long back where they stopped them from wearing the poppy on the shirts? So yeah, I mean, Chris brought this to my attention not so long back when we were celebrating VE Day and whatever. The Premier League wanted to put poppies on everybody's shirts. So now this is the thing that we've noticed. They haven't got the name of the players on the back of the shirts. They've got Black Lives Matter. Now, whilst I'm not against this Black Lives Matters, same as Chris says, I can only say that English teams can't put a poppy on the shirts, but every single one of the players and the staff and everything have got these shirts with Black Lives Matters on it.
Double standards, if you ask me. Like I said, I don't mind them putting them on. But in future, if we want to put poppies on,
but yeah,
same
as Chris says, it is double standards when they're not allowed to put a poppy on, which is our logo. Is a logo of the World War. And we're not allowed to do that, yet they expect every single player, backroom staff, everybody to wear these shirts with Black Lives Matters on it. Same as Chris says, at end of the day, it's double standards. You know, when I same as I says, Black Lives Matter, the fact that the matter is that, you know, they're making such a hoo-ha about it, yet the English football aren't allowed to wear poppies when it's something that we celebrating as a country. You know what I mean? And it symbolises as war veterans, as soldiers that fought in the war, etc., etc., etc. I could go on with the list, yet we're not allowed to wear poppies on football shirts.
Exactly what Wacky said.
Oh, Gordon Bennett. Have you seen what the one MP wants the monkey removed from the... It's getting ridiculous. You know, when's it going to stop? You know, same as we've said, not only does Black Lives Matter, all lives matters. You know what I mean? And it's just been enhanced by the killing of this George Floyd in America. Yeah. But you see, it's getting ridiculous now, Becky. Same as I say, I brought up the subject other night that they're wanting the White Cliffs of Dover to be renamed. You know, where does it stop? Hey, 25.
25 is love.
You know, it is getting ridiculous now. So every song that mentions white or black or whatever, are they going to, you know, say, right, well, you can't sing that now.
They can't sing red and yellow and pink and blue. You can't sing that no more.
Sports not supposed. Exactly. That's. I totally agree with that, Wakey. Sport isn't supposed to be political. You know what I mean? But it's you know, it is getting beyond a joke now. You know, it's Cocoa Pops. How long's Kellogg's had Cocoa Pops about? Hundreds of years. Well, not hundreds of years, but you know what I mean. But yeah, you know, it's in a sense, it's going to be trying to rewrite history. You know what I mean? It will calm down. I hope so, Johnny. Same as I say, because it is getting beyond a joke now. So yeah, you know, it isn't getting beyond a joke. It's going to put us back 50 years. Yeah, exactly. So how about these people that, you know, Dr. White or Dr. Black, or, you know what I mean? Are they gonna have to change the name to conform with political correctness? But yeah, I mean, Kate's got a point there. I mean, it was arrested for a reason, but the force that, you know, on the flip side of it, the force that the police used was unnecessary, and the guy lost his life over it. You know what I mean? While I agree in part with what Kate says, yeah, there's a lot they're not telling us. Yeah, is, you know, we were a criminal, but there's like reasonable force and unreasonable force. You know what I mean? But it's when all's said and done, you know what I mean? It's not just happening in America, it's happening all over. You know, it's happening all over. But there's what you call reasonable force, and then there's unreasonable force. But you know what I mean? But that's society today, Kate. They don't want to get involved. You know what I mean? Rather than sort of say, well, look, you know, I think I think you're wrong. I think you're using too much force. They just stood and watched. You know, while I agree that is wrong, you know, the guy put his knee in this guy's neck, in essence, cutting off his airways. So, yeah, so the guy lost his life. And while I think that the policeman should be prosecuted for what he's done, you know, it's like everything. It's like everything. there's two sides to every story. You know what I mean? And unless you're there, unless you know the full story, then, you know, there's a lot of false reporting in the media, you know what I mean? Oh. But you see, the thing is, Amjad, Chris and Callum watched the Sheffield United match earlier on, and I've got it on telly now, but I've got the sound turned right down. So, but it's not saying. Well, there is a video of it, but yeah, I mean, while that's same as I say, I know, you know, there's at the end of the day, Becky, there's two sides to every story. You know what I mean? And yes, while I do, you know, I do believe that unreasonable force was used. So, yeah. So it's like, you know, you like that. You know, they did use unreasonable force, but the guy was a criminal and he'd done something wrong. But there again, flip it over. You know, just slap handcuffs on him and put him in the back of a police car. There weren't no need for that sort of force. So, you know, it's, you know, and I mean, I'm always watching like cop programs, and, you know, it's a case of if you're doing something wrong, if you're resisting arrest, they do have to take you down to the ground. But there were no need for him to put his knee on his neck, or his, you know, on his airways. You know, by all means, take him down to the ground, get his hand behind his back and put the handcuffs on and put him in the back of a police car. Job done. I got you guys on my Google Home Mini via Bluetooth in my bedroom. Oh, it says it's got a nice piece of sirloin in marinade waiting for after the stream. Very nice. But yeah, same as I say, it's
That's it there.
It's up there.
Where? Oh. That's my breakfast.
She says my cookies are out, a bit small for me. Well, you know what to do next time, Becky. Make another batch, but make them put a bit more on your scoop.
What photos, Becky?
But these are them from other day, aren't they? I think there's 3 left from what I made last night.
Ooh, penalty. You get it?
But same as I said, it's just the crazy world in which we live in, Kate. You know what I mean? Where you want to shield your kids from everything that's going off around us, but you can't possibly put your kids in a cocoon for the rest of their lives. They found a steroid. Oh. Hiya, Carla, how are you?
I don't, Carla.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
So, are you still quarantined? Well,
no.
The lockdown has been somewhat relaxed, Becky, but it's
Still 2 meters.
Yeah, it's still like the 2 meter rule, but they're on about because they were a thing. I had to laugh about this. So, all the shops can reopen because, like, from Monday, all the non-essential shops that closed reopened. Now, at considerable cost, a lot of the shops have put like 2 meter markings between, you know, like on the shop floor, and you've got to keep your distance 2 meters, blah, 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 at considerable cost to themselves.
David Lewis.
It was on a new, I can't say the name, but it's been proven. Oh, apparently.
What?
Oh, they've a steroid. They found a steroid that combats this COVID-19. So yeah, so
Oh, does that only mean that we can get rid of COVID-19 but have muscles like Horny?
but yeah, so you know, since we've had this 2 meter rule, blah blah blah, so the shops could open. They've had to do stringent, like they've had to go through a stringent, like deep clean and whatever. They've had to put markings like when you're queuing outside or whatever, and in store they've had to put like 2 meters markers apart. They're now on about cutting the distance from 2 meters to 1.5 meters or 1 meter. So the most of the shops that's only opened on Monday have gone to all this expense, putting markings down in shop, outside shop, and everything. And now the government's on about cutting the you know, the social distancing down to 1.5 meters or 1 meter. So all the shops that's just reopened are up in arms that they've gone to all this expense, you know, putting markings outside and inside the shop, and then 1 meter too close to most people. But yeah, but you know, like how they've like when last time we went to Asda, they like got yellow markings, and then you got to go down one aisle or other, and then they were like intermittently 2 meter yellow markings down each and every aisle. So so basically, so the non-essential shops could reopen on Monday. They've cut the on the part, cutting it down to I don't know, it's 1.5 meters or 1 meter.
There you go.
But you see, it's sent to slow down for us. I mean, when were it Monday when we'd only like had 34 new deaths. Now I keep getting notifications. It's gone over 42,000 now, fatalities from it. But same as I was saying, there's a lot of conspiracy theories out there that this virus has all been man-made, and that they've done it and spread it in every country so it affects everybody's economy. So the economy worldwide crashes. I don't know.
Something suspicious is going on.
Yeah, but they're on about opening these places, but they're not thinking of a shop being busy. Yeah. Ian says can't build houses quick enough. There's not enough of them. So what better way to kill a few thousand off job sort? But you see, Sam, as I say, there's that many theories out there, Ian. You know, it's quite easier for the media to blame China, but for all we know, it might not have originated in China.
Might have been before that.
So, you know, I mean, I mean, I've said this time and time again. We're never going to actually know the truth, and there's a lot that they're not telling us. Yeah, I mean, I've also read that as well. You know, people. I mean, all the protesters and were saying, "Oh, there's no virus. There's no, you know." So what's been killing everybody? If they're into virus. So,
obviously, somewhat suspicious.
You know what I mean? It's there's so many, some as I say, conspiracy theories. There's so many, you know, it didn't come from China. It's man-made, and you know what I mean.
China.
So,
What Mum's trying to say is it's not, might not be from China. It could
well,
be.
nobody's ever going to know, are they?
Mm.
Unless somebody comes forward and says, "Well, look, it were me that made this virus. I've had antidote all along, but you know, I just wanted to see everybody suffer." We could always drink Dettol. That is stupid, though. That were drinking bleach.
Who?
Trump says drink disinfectant or bleach.
Was he right to heard that, lad?
Yeah, exactly. Because Kate would say to me that can you remember the poisoning in Salisbury? And basically, a lot of the that was some sort of a deadly poisoning, weren't it? But even some of the policemen and people, that it all originated from touching a door handle or something to that effect. So it just goes to show you how easy it could be to, you know, spread a virus like this. So, but the thing is, you know, it's the first poisonings where they were accusing him of being a double agent, blah blah blah, and they were saying, "Oh, it could be Russian mafia getting the revenge because he's, you know, he defected or you know or whatever." There again, there's a lot of conspiracy theories about that. And at the end of the day, when all's said and done, you know, us Joe Public are never going to get to the bottom of why it happened or who did it, etc., etc., etc. He was a double agent, but that's by the by. But you know what I mean? It's if that's possible to do something like that, then it's not beyond the realms of reality to say that this virus isn't something that's been done on purpose. We don't know. So yeah, you know what I mean? It's not beyond the realms of reality to think something similar has happened, but it's gone worldwide rather than just sort of just contained in one place. You know what I mean? It's not beyond the realms of reality to think that, you know. So exactly, Johnny, I agree with you. There's that much flying about. We'll never know because we're not being told half of the story. You know what I mean? Ooh.
5,000, not 55,000. I put an extra zero in, sorry. 45,090.
Yeah, is bumping your views up there, Ian. Yeah, he's bumping your views up there a little bit. He's exaggerating your views.
We've only got another 45,000 to go in.
So
It's only 5,090, Kate. My bad.
no, she's on about what Ian said. Trump sends a bomb off weeks later, talking about nuclear bombing them. It happens a few weeks later.
Something.
So 5,000. That's 5,090. He put an extra zero in for you, Ian. There. So just while I remember, it's a special occasion on Friday for a certain somebody that's in the chat. So it is Kate's 40th birthday on Friday evening.
The big 40.
So yes, so it's Kate's 40th birthday on Friday.
You'll get.
So Wakey said it weren't me. Yeah. So yeah, so it's Kate's 40th on Friday. So Becky's put, oh, Kate. So will you be joining us on Friday, Kate, so we can all wish you a happy birthday? All right. Obviously, because of the lockdown, you know, you sort of serves a right. You know, will you be doing something special with your family? You know, I just thought I'd tell everybody it was the big 40 for you. I was told everybody not so long back it were a 40th. Well, how else do you think I know? It's just as okay, Jeanette, enough with the 40. Well, at least you're not my age, Kate. As I always say, Kate, age is but a number. You know what I mean? And you know what the other saying, life begins at 40. So there you go. So there's advantages of being 40. And Wakey says he wished he were 40. And Becky says, Kate, you're still a baby. There you go. Okay then, Kate. Same as I say.
Well, hold on. If it's his life, tell him to cancel.
Read it.
She says she don't know what's happening yet. Well, that's fair enough. Same as I say, it's a big birthday. I mean, like it's Callum's big birthday in November. Now Callum is a whippersnapper because he's 18 in November.
I'm an adult.
That's debatable, isn't it? So yeah, in November, Callum is 18.
I'll be fully legal.
So yeah, your dad's on about he's taking you out for your first pint. That's if we don't have a party.
Oh, this stuff goes away by then.
So we're hoping so anyway.
The C word.
Oh, I would like to come on. According to me, nothing is planned. Oh, okay then. Well, we'll play it by ear, and if you're here, you're here. If you're not, you're not. If you know what I mean, we totally understand. If you're not, you know, your family might organise something. You know what I mean. So yeah, so it's Callum's big. He's 18. He'll be legally able to drink.
Fully legal.
So yeah, so as I say, it's a milestone in a young lad's you know, life, 18. So you know, I don't know whether you'd class them as being a man when they're 18. I don't know.
Yes. No matter what anybody says.
McDonald's or King Pixie. Wacky days.
No, it isn't the 22nd. You've got it wrong.
21st. Bloody phone.
See,
I've got
it don't-
it on my laptop.
He don't even know when his wedding anniversary is. It's Sunday, our wedding anniversary.
Sunday.
Yes, 17 years.
Same age as me.
So yeah, it's 17 years on Sunday since we tied the knot.
16 years.
Eh?
See, I've been married to you that long, I've lost my marbles.
Oh God, you lost them a long while ago. But
Double present for me. Hey!
we never buy each other anything for his anniversary. We just send each other a card and that's it.
I get them.
But Callum's got him a surprise, but Callum don't know about it yet.
So what, I've got a surprise.
No, I've bought a surprise for you,
To give to me.
for your dad, for Father's Day.
Oh, that reminds me. I need to post some cards.
Yeah, it is all happening this weekend, Kate. Some, as I say, we've been married 17 years on Sunday. It's Father's Day as well, which reminds me, you've got a card to write on, Callum.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I wrote on mine.
But normally, this is the funny thing. Normally, Father's Day is at the beginning of June. When Callum were first born, it used to be at the beginning of June.
Probably because all this stuff happened. They probably knew.
So, but yeah, no, some as I say, we're not celebrating. Hiya, Bella.
Hello, Bella.
Commiserations. But, oh yeah. But yes, he is going to order it me on Monday, Kate.
No, I'm not now.
So yes, he's going to order it me Monday. So I says,
Shut up, Bella.
but yes, same as I say, but you know, it's same as I say. In essence, we do celebrate his birthday, his wedding anniversary. We send each other cards. We've already got a card here from, I think it's his sister. when Kate says that black cooker, so he's Wakey's put absence of pigment cooker, Kate. But this is it, you know. We're going to have to watch P's and Q's all while in case we say either black or white, and that's only two colours that cooker comes in, either black or white. So Gordo's put when you're out on parole. And
Hello, Gordo.
I keep saying I'd have been out for parole if I'd have murdered him. Oh,
Another one to shut off.
Bella's 10 years in August.
Poor Baz. I need to put up with Bella for 10 years. He wants a medal, that lad.
Yeah, as do I. Oh dear. I want an knighthood, let alone a medal.
Amjad's birthday is on the 23rd of August.
Oh.
Oh, she's creeping out. Hugs to everyone.
Yeah, she's not well, is Bella.
Oh, you're a bit poorly, Bella.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
Second dose a bit better.
so Amjad's birthday's on 23rd of August.
Oh, we're gonna pile in Amjad's house. There'll be one house that we can allow to visit.
New Zealand, all absences of colour doesn't have the same ring to it now. I think it's yeah. Oh, I was just going to say 19 or 20. I'm glad because I can remember you mention it a while back. So he's going to be 20 in August. So yeah, I can remember you mentioning it, Amjad. But you know what my memory's like. I've got a memory like a sieve, and I couldn't remember whether you said you're 19 this time or 20. So I was nearly right. I wish I were 20. And now Callum's nearly 18.
Fully legal.
Pair of old codgers, me and Chris.
Callum can carry me home once.
So yeah.
Meet someone in a bar like you did.
You
two did.
You want a drink, love?
No,
I
says. I remember 20 happy times. Oh dear. But yeah, it's like you know, it's like in one way, the age we are now, and we say, oh, I wish I were 20 again. But when we were 20, you know, the world, it wasn't what it was like it is today, if you know what I mean.
Why is 20 now better than?
But but what I'm saying is, Callum, when I was 20, there were like no mobile phones, you know.
We could go out till it was dark.
The year of Live Aid. But yeah, you know, there were you know, there were a lot of there's a lot of things nowadays that you know, when we were 20, you know, that they didn't have. So, you know, I mean, in essence, if we got the chance to go back and be 20 again, would we? No. If you know what I mean.
Probably not.
Would we go back to being 20? He says, okay, Wakey says, wrecked every Friday and Saturday, law. So yeah, you know, I mean, would we go back to being 20 again? Sort of, you know, because when we were 20, things were different then.
It was better now.
But the thing is, your generation, Callum, have been spoiled.
Yeah.
You know, with no Wi-Fi, no internet. You know what I mean? Your generation's got it good nowadays. And then Callum will moan when internet goes down.
That was his mobile phone, Bella. That red phone box at top of the street. We had to go outside.
Right, Tom, grab a granny night. He says, "No, I didn't visit Sheffield, then Pixie." Yeah, there were nothing like that, Gordo. They were same as we said. You know, if you got a mobile phone, it were like a brick. It's true, Callum.
Nokia brick.
You know, mobile phones when they were first invented were just like a brick.
Nokia brick.
You know what I mean? There were no, some as I say, there were no, you know, no internet, no Wi-Fi, you know. So, you know, I mean, if given the chance, you know, when people say, oh, I wished I were 20 again, would we really want to go back to when we were 20?
Can you imagine that Callum playing on an Atari nowadays? I've got to use my hands. Oh, God.
When internet came out, if you was on it, you would make an engaged. Yeah. Dial up.
Oh, Christ.
You'd never be able to download or anything nowadays on bloody dial up.
You sank my battleship.
But yeah, no iPads, no tablets. same as I say, and what mobile phones they were like bricks. They were like cast bricks. So yeah, you know, it's no internet, we wouldn't have met Chris. Life would not be the same, lol. But you know what I'm saying. It's, you know, Callum thinks it's end of world if our internet goes down, or there's no internet, or Wi-Fi's not working properly.
And you know who went remote in our house, Alan, when I was your age?
And same,
Me.
yeah, same in when I were a kid, and all our remote control.
Put it on BBC One. You only had 3 channels. BBC
4.
1, BBC 2. Well, channel
There
4,
were BBC One, BBC Two, ITV, and then they did Channel 4, didn't they?
Eventually.
So yeah, I mean, you know, we thought it. This is how old I am. This is how old I am. So I thought it would it when we went from a black and white telly to a colour one.
So how did you watch WWE then in that lot?
I didn't.
Videotapes from abroad.
And World of Sport were on a Saturday afternoon on telly.
We used to watch World of Sport for wrestling.
Yeah.
That a proper wrestling.
World of Sport, like Giant Haystacks and
Granny swinging handbags about being wrestlers.
And banging on edge at ring.
Yeah.
And you know Fit Finlay.
Yeah.
He was English wrestler before he went to WWE, and he'd got well, it was supposedly his wife, and she was supposedly an Indian chief. She got this great big feather head set on, Princess Summit or other her name were.
Yeah. Oh my God, I remember teletakes.
Yeah.
Callum doesn't know the joys of VHS video programming. You need a degree in science just to work it out. Yeah, there's no point in putting a VHS tape into a Betamax video recorder.
Oh God, Betamax and VHS. But yeah, I mean, God, you know, same as Kate says, kids nowadays don't know they're born. Can anybody remember taping Top 40 and you used to have to put sellotape over holes on things so you could tape over it again? Hiya, Dennis.
Hey there, old granddad.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, better still Betamax. But yeah, you know, Callum were just on about WWE. There were no such thing as WWE in them days.
WWF.
It were, even before then, Callum, it were World of Sport on a Saturday afternoon.
About American wrestling.
So
that's been around a long time, just a different name.
But the thing is, and as I say, for us English, the highlight of a Saturday weren't football, it were World of Sport on a Saturday afternoon.
And who can remember when you were taping Top 40, trying to pause it when adverts come on? Or paused it in between the DJ speaking?
What about
Kate says they're not videotaking the big, so poking them plug things out so nobody would record it. Yeah, Dickie Davis. God, that's a blast from the past.
What about football then? How did you watch football?
Well, if you didn't go that way, you know, they're hardly out on telly. And when they did come on telly, it were only Leeds United because it was in Yorkshire.
Don't you mean Hulk Hogan, Dennis?
Hulk Hogan, that's a new one.
Hulk Hogan.
So yeah, it were World of Sport, Bella, and it were on ITV.
The grandstand for BBC.
But funny thing is, I mean, I come from Nottinghamshire, and I lived near a place called Mansfield. Now, they got like this. They'd built this great big, massive, like leisure centre. Like, anyway, so they were English wrestling on there. There were Big Daddy there. I think there were Giant Haystacks and this Fit Finley that I'm on about. Now, they're all booing and hissing when they come in, but afterwards, they're all up in bar laughing and joking and, you know, supping and what have you all together. Giant Haystacks and Big Daddy had to get out of the way of my gran, or you get the handbag round your ear. But you know what I mean? It's like since I were a kid, I mean, all wrestling is all, you know, make believe. There's no, you know, they were all mortal enemies. But when it come to it, and they were out at wrestling ring, they're all up in bar having a drink together.
Beehive Bedlam on the Sky TV.
I can remember that.
It was a sick game. I played it for hours a long time ago. Oh my God.
So
it's real, Wacky.
Where I grew up, Kate, it were a little village, and it's about 40 minutes away. It's like Tracy and Johnny, like 40 minutes that way, and Nottinghamshire's 40 minutes that way. So yeah, it's classed as Nottinghamshire. So, but I remember the joys of tuning the TV in where I had an old Decker. I can remember my mum and dad when we moved, old metal coat hanger, because they didn't have an aerial when we first moved into the bungalow that we lived in. Confused. So you have Yorkshire accent or not? So yeah, it's a very similar accent, but where I used to live, Kate, there were a lot of pits, as we call them, and it's basically they say that people from where I come have got a pit accent. Bloody miracle, you are 40 minutes away from everywhere. But same as I say, I mean, nobody, it were a little village called Uthwaite. Now, that is it's close to Sutton Ashfield, it's close to Mansfield, but it comes under the county of Nottinghamshire.
And what's happened here? Somebody's down up below.
But yeah, I'm sort of it's a similar accent to Yorkshire.
I've got like 6 different accents.
So yeah, but Callum's been all over at Shanty's puffball. Callum's had a Norfolk accent. He's had a Nottinghamshire accent, and now he's got a Yorkshire accent.
I'm probably going to get a Sheffield accent soon.
Is it close to the university? Sheffield University is about how far away? About 5 minutes.
5 minutes drive away, depending on traffic.
Yeah, this there's actually, I nearly went two. There's actually two universities in Sheffield. There's Alum University, and then there's the actual Sheffield University.
And I'm probably not going to Sheffield University.
But yeah. Let's say, for instance, we were to come and visit you now, Kate. It'd take us about 4.5 hours to get to you. Pixelot the hard man.
I couldn't think of
Whereas I speak the Queen's English. Yeah, Bella's a right Cockney. But she tries to talk pot. Oh, Nottingham University. I thought you meant Sheffield.
No, that'd be about an hour away. Then,
yeah, Nottingham University is roughly about an hour from us.
Nottingham?
Oh yeah, the rented TV from
Granada.
Or radio rental.
Oh, yeah.
Got bust, haven't they?
But I think the university is near the Queen's Medical Centre, which is.
I did ask Jeanette, but she ignored me.
What?
What your wrestling name would be?
I don't know.
Well, think of one.
Nutters or Auros?
Well, now that's the normal name.
I thought you were referring to Chris or asking Chris, Dennis. That's why I didn't answer you. Because I thought you were asking Chris what his wrestling name would be.
Cow Pickers. That'll be my name.
Cow
Pickers.
But yeah. There is. I think there is only one university in Nottingham, and I don't think it. Can you remember when we were at Queen's Medical Centre? We went to when we went to visit my mum. But the Queen's Medical Centre is not far away from the university. My mum called it the road to hell.
I can read your though.
I think we need subtitles. What?
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Same as I say.
Well, that's my catchphrase, didn't you know?
That's the bottom line.
Don't pick on home, she'll ban you.
Yeah. I'll take your wrench away from you, Mr. McCullum.
What it is, had a bottle of wine.
Oh, well. Says everything then.
That's his excuse. Power pack Dixie. I like that one, Bella. That's a good one, that.
You could soon fall out with some people, Dennis. Yeah, I can imagine because some as I say, there you go, I've said it again. To get to UK from here, it'd be 4.5 hours. So from Nottingham, it'd take about 5.5 hours.
Do you mean to get to England?
No, to Nottingham University, because Kate lives in Cardiff in Wales.
Yeah, I know.
So it's like going across ways. So it'd probably take, I don't know, 4.5, 5 hours.
Put him on the naughty step.
I'll do more than that, Gordo. Never. Yeah, that's what you think, Dennis. I'll get Brittany to fart on you again. But so yes, and I'll sort of explain what I'm on about. Emma put a thing on Facebook, and Dennis and Brittany were watching the Thunder and Lightning yesterday, and
Break out the bathroom.
Brittany was on the windowsill, and Dennis was sat at the side of her, watching the Thunder and Lightning. And Emma said that Brittany farted and nearly gassed Dennis. Well, she didn't do a very good job because he's still breathing. So, yes. So, she didn't do a very good job because he's still breathing. So, yes, I had a right good laugh at that. I couldn't stop laughing. Yeah, we've had it again, Gordo, but not as... It weren't as bad as yesterday.
Kate says, be right back.
Okay then. I'll not go anywhere. Don't go. So yeah, I mean the storm that we've had today were a baby compared to yesterday's. So yes. But Chris looked out at window or patio doors. And he says, I think it's spitting with rain. Next minute, you know, it heavens opened and... Oh, Lucy's worse for dropping them. Oh, dear, to say she's only a little catch on top. Oh, you need a gas mask.
11 minutes.
You need
11 minutes.
You need a gas mask if
At a time. 11 minutes.
I had one dog shaking and the other dog not bothered. You know, we had a really, really bad thunderstorm yesterday, Gordo. And like farts, all 3 cats were all out in it. And we've got like a glass table out on patio. And they're all huddled underneath that. And then next minute, they all comes toddling in. They were like drowned rats.
Well, looks like I'm staying up till whenever.
So yeah. And them daft planks right in it all.
Oh, freedom!
Hey, which one?
So yeah.
But Foden, I think.
The thunderstorm and whatever that we've had today were only
like
a baby compared to yesterday. There's no wonder they stink then. There's not giving her chips and curry anymore. God.
Is it Foden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ronnie wasn't phased at all. But you see, this is the thing. You mean you've got certain pets that, I mean, like Benny, he couldn't give a monkeys about anything.
Man City are dominating.
You know, and then you've got on other end of the spectrum, you've got Lucy, and you only have to, you know, like that, and she you know, she runs a mile. Yes, Dennis, in all answer to your question, so you can't say I've ignored you. Yes, the football is on.
Dennis, you're in the bad ball.
And it's Man City and Arsenal, and Man City are winning 3-0.
They just scored.
So does that answer your question?
No.
3-0.
Offside.
VAR's going to disallow it. Oh, that were a dodgy kick. Straight back to playing.
But there's one thing that Dennis knows about me. He knows I bite back. You know, don't get wrong side of me, because I was born in September. So if there's one thing about being born in September, we bite back. So yes, I'm in the doghouse. But it'll all be forgotten about tomorrow, Dennis. Believe me.
It'll bring it. She'll bring it up again.
So just answer me one question, Dennis. Do you think I would purposely ignore you?
Yes, I would.
You know, just answer me that one question. Do you think I would purposely ignore you? I thought the question was directed to Mr. Pixie. Shelter grudge.
Super Sunday.
So there you go.
Newcastle versus Sheffield United.
No, I don't hold a grudge. It's just that I divorce. Fine. Fine. So you know, as they say, Dennis, does this face look bothered?
Yes.
And as they say, there's plenty more fish in the sea. Your loss, not mine. No, I was only joking, baby. See you tonight. Oh dear. Yeah. And that's what we call our soul creeping.
Oh.
Oh dear.
So tonight.
Oh dear. But I am back in the living room. My brother is back upstairs in my bedroom. Mairead finally got the sofa to myself. It's not done yet, Amjad. Still playing.
11 minutes. Added time.
Yeah.
11 minutes.
Oh, well. Well, they did have a player,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
player
injured.
player were down injured for a long period of time.
Well, there you go then.
So yes. But same as I say, can you imagine anybody tuning in now and me having a go at Dennis and thinking, oh God, I'd hate to be him on wrong side of her.
Silencing. I've got a new nickname.
What?
I've said it in your videos.
It says,
Ladies man.
send Chris down the shop. Let me in the back door. I've lost the key you gave me. We ain't actually got a back door. We've got patio doors.
We've still got a key. A key to unlock it.
So yeah.
Oh,
So we've got a front door, but hypothetically speaking, we ain't got a back door. So
there you go.
I use flu powder.
What?
Is he talking riddles again?
Yeah. But it says ladies man.
Ladies man.
No.
I'm saying nothing.
Me, ladies man.
Chris, what?
Been watching your videos, Callum.
Who's been watching my video?
Dennis. Oh, you ladies, man.
Hi, Paul. How are you?
Hello, Paula.
So, right, if you'd come in a couple of minutes earlier, Paul, I were ripping the DJ and films off a strip or two. Because he said I ignored him. So if you'd come in a few minutes earlier, you'd have thought, hey, oh God, I wouldn't like to go on the wrong side of her. But it's all in good fun. So
don't take stuff seriously all the time.
Yeah, you've got to have a laugh.
Yeah, but she meant that.
I wish I had seen that. It were a laugh, Paul. I'm Jeanette's man, as well as Emma's. Don't forget Emma in all this. You know, she's actually the one that's legally married to you. So yeah, it's all in good fun. This is why we call it Wacky Wednesdays, because we go a bit. Yeah, exactly, Paul. It's all in good fun. It's all a good laugh. So yeah. Oh. That's put. Don't worry, when Dennis comes here, I'm going down there so Emma won't be alone. Oh dear. But it's the same as I say, it's a good job. We can have a laugh and don't take things too seriously. And you know, this is, I mean, we're living in uncertain times, and as I always say, laughter is the best medicine. I like to think that I cheer people's day up a little bit, and we have a laugh and people don't take me too seriously. Because we do have a laugh. Especially when Dennis has been on to the old vino. Which I think he's had tonight. I don't know, for some reason I keep thinking today it's Friday. I don't know why. It's this lockdown. It's sort of, one day rolls into another, and you don't know. You wake up in the morning thinking, "Now, what day is it today?" Oh dear! Don't forget your face mask. So yeah, essential. Don't forget the face mask.
Essential. Don't want to catch no C word.
Yeah. Well, you see, what it is, Paul, is because I think both Aston Villa and Sheffield United have both got games in hand. So the clubs that have got games in hand, that's why Man City and Arsenal's on now. You know, because them teams have got like a game in hand.
3-0.
Now, Sheffield United is on against Sunday.
Against Newcastle.
Against Newcastle. Because they're trying to catch up on the games that basically... so basically they're all on a level playing field. We all have a great laugh. I love it. Yeah, we do. Oh, Amjad did a party live stream last year. Well, what does 23rd?
But hopefully I can have a birthday. Actual birthday this year. I'm
complaining. The Wi-Fi is not very fast. It's all right. We've just been on about oh, it's a Sunday.
What is?
Amjad's birthday.
What's mine on this year? Saturday. Again. Is mine on a Saturday?
I don't know.
No idea.
It's all right. I've just had a thing from Messenger. My team is giving away $500 this month to 2 winners in this month's giveaway. Would you be interested in sharing a status on your Facebook for an entry?
No.
I won't bother. If not, no worries. I figure I won't know unless I ask. So does that answer your question? I'm deleting the conversation. Hey?
Somebody fishing. They'll say, yes, you've won. We need your bank details.
Yeah.
No, just
I stopped doing nighttime live streams because I have family time in the night. Well, that's understandable, Amjad. You know what I mean? And Dennis says he started to write a new film. Watch this space. Ooh.
I want to be an extra in it because I'm extra large. Need an extra large tubby wubby. I'm your man.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I watched Chris's latest vlog, and I says, look at your stomach hanging over your shorts. You know what I mean? I says, I think it's about time you went, you know, I'm going to stop baking. I'm going to stop baking.
I hope it's took me 48 years to look this good.
Oh dear. So yes, I mean, same as I say, I'm a want to talk. You know what I mean? I'm not exactly Slim Jim. Oh well, it won't be a surprise. He's telling me to do it. He says, imagine you done a live stream for my 20th birthday, like a surprise one. So how can it be a surprise, Amjad, if you're telling me to do one?
Get him on the street and get him on panel going, oh, that was a shock. I didn't know you were doing that.
So yeah, it's only a surprise if you don't know about it. So yeah, fake surprise. So I'm just wondering what Oh, guess what?
What?
My birthday's on a Tuesday evening.
Ooh.
So I'll be should I bake my birthday cake for myself?
Yeah, because then I can be chief taste tester.
So yeah, so my birthday's actually on a Tuesday. So I could actually bake my own birthday cake, couldn't I? Or make the cake ahead of time and then just decorate it on the live stream. So yeah. So yours and Callum's are both on a Sunday as well.
Hey. Which means I can get drunk and I don't have to get up for work next day.
Wakey's put a link in. Something about a spreadsheet.
Spreadsheet?
Yeah.
My name is John Chambers. I travel deep into the Amazon.
There you go.
John Chambers has travelled deep into Amazon.
I forgot to turn sound down on my phone.
Spreadsheet, all payments secure. Satisfaction guaranteed, worldwide delivery. For what? The picture hasn't come up yet.
There's just a black t-shirt.
We're still open for you. A black t-shirt, men's premium t-shirt. Is that what you buy me, Wakey?
Oh. But yeah, I've just had a look at that. Create. Is it something that do you print your own, or you know what I mean? Is it basically is it one of these where you print your own? Yep. But some as I say, I mean that could be an idea. It's all right. I'm just thinking out loud. Well, I'm not thinking out loud, but you know what I mean.
Not really.
not really thinking out loud, but you know what I mean. It gave me an idea. So, some as I say, their two birthdays is on a Sunday. Amjad's is on a Sunday, and mine's on a Tuesday. So, yeah, I could sort of make my own cake, but make the cake earlier on in the day and then just decorate it on a Tuesday evening, I suppose. Or could have different ones for each day's. Oh, right. Yeah, I get you now.
What's it say?
It means like order one like with Monday Mayhem on, and then another one with Wacky Wednesdays, and another one with my birthday is on a Jeanette Day. Oh. When's your birthday then, Dennis?
You just had it, Annie.
Oh yeah, not so long back.
Yeah, for the week. It's an old get now.
So yeah, yeah. I can remember that, Amjad. But yeah, I could have like the logo that I have on my thumbnails printed on t-shirts. I think that's what is sort of.
Or you could have, same as I say.
Fuck off.
Hey, Kate's back.
But yeah, Oh, Wakers is on a Saturday. Oh, that was a 3 month on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
And somebody that I know, their birthday's this Friday. I don't know who I'm referring to, like, but
I've already said it.
she's put mine's on Friday. So yeah. But yeah, I was just thinking out loud, Kate. With my birthday being on a Tuesday and being it a live baking stream, what I could do is like bake a cake earlier on in the day and then just decorate it on the live stream. I don't know. I mean, there's quite a while till September yet, so you know, either just make a chocolate tray bake or a chocolate like a Victoria sponge type of thing. I don't know, and then just make the buttercream or something and decorate it actually on the live. I don't know yet. Some as I say, there's plenty of time between now and September. So but let me just have a look at something. No, I mean, I was trying to have a look because we had a thing and it's got a second class stamp on it. How long does it take a second class post to get to somewhere? I ain't got. I've only got cookie cutters in that shape, Dennis. Not a cake mold.
Is that somebody at the door?
What?
I heard him.
Couple of days. Oh right. Okie dokie. Okie dokie then, Kate. It's all right. I just wondered because some, as I say, we've had that. I think it come at weekend, but you know, like how they do like a stamp when it were posted, etc. There's no like that on it, just a squiggle on stamp.
I have to see.
So I wondered So Wakey used to work for Royal Mail. So how long would it take a second class post to arrive? Estimated. Well, I'm sure they could, Dennis. But some as I say, I'm not sure sort of how long a second class.
I think it's a day or two longer than a first class stamp.
No.
Well, Kate says first is supposed to be the next day, but second class.
Yeah, but we've been like she says, where our things are. I think it's just a case of potluck on who your postie is and who's sorting out your mail and what.
Anything from 48 hours to 10 days, depending on how busy they are. Oh, and Dennis says 3 to 4 days.
What's it took?
But some as I say, you know, you can order off Moon Pig or something like that, or Funky Pigeon, or there's like online things where you can order. You know what I mean? Tucking into biscuits. Oh, she says with COVID, the post wasn't getting post every day. But yeah, only young Amjad, 20s, nothing. Wait till you get to I mean, we've been telling this, Callum, because we're on about me and Chris both having arthritis. So Chris says to our Callum, oh, that's something you've got to look forward to when you're a bit older, Callum. You know what I mean? You know, you've got all these joys. Oh, Daniel, I agree there, Wakey. So yeah, we said to Callum, you know, because both me and Chris have both got arthritis. You know, he's got arthritis and whatever to look forward to. I'll see you morning, mate.
Good night, everybody.
So you know, these things is sort of hereditary, you know, like arthritis and whatever. I mean, my mum had it, my grandma had it, I've got it, my sister's got it, you know, and her daughter, she started getting it at 16, you know what I mean? Wakey says night, Callum, and Amjad. Kate, Amjad, and Wakey have all said good night.
Good night, free.
So yeah, so it's
Where's your brother and sister? Where's your other brother?
You know, it's not if, it's when it's you, if you know what I mean. Because they were asking, it was, you know, what actually is arthritis, and I says it's there's like different kinds of arthritis. I've got osteoarthritis. It's basically just wear and tear on your bones. You know what I mean? So
somebody's snoozing.
Oh, she says my joint pain stemmed from a common cold, but all hereditary in my family. But that's what we said to Callum, you know, because we've both got it, he don't stand a chance, and obviously it runs in both his families. So that sirloin is calling me from the fridge. Oh, he's got some sirloin steak marinating. So Dennis says night, ladies, man. But you know, I mean, the chances are if you know, if your father or your mother's got a disease, then you know it's only thing if it's. I mean, it's like in Chris's family. Oh, how are you going? Yeah. But I mean, if you're not out long, Kate, I mean, you know, just try and go to one shop and see if you can get everything that you want in one shop, you know. You know, basically cut it down to, you know, you just try and go into one shop, so long as you've got gloves on and a mask and whatever. Yeah, you know, just make sure that you're safe and, you know, you don't do too much, and, you know, you should be all right. Just make sure that you're not out, you know, too long. Just, you know, go and do what you've got to do, and then basically, you know, bugger off back home, if you know what I mean. So yeah, it's some as with my problem being me knees. Basically, I prefer to have my shopping delivered, but if we can't get a delivery slot and I have to go, our big Asda is the only one that does them buggies. The little Asda that we've got don't do it. So by the time I've been up and down a couple of aisles, like that's me, I'm done. You know what I mean? And more often than not, I make sure that we get the stuff that I want first. And then obviously, you know, I give Chris the list and I go and sit in car because I can't stand for long periods of times. So it's basically, if I go to our local Asda, I'll say, well, I need this, this and this. We'll get them first. And then I'll hand the list to Chris. And I'll say, right, now I've got what I want, you know, what I need. I'll let you duck rest and I'm going to go and sit in car. I mean, couldn't you go to, have you got like a B&M locally or Home Bargains or something like that? Because I know Home Bargains do, you know, cards and wrapping paper and gift tags and B&M, Home Bargains, even Pant Stretcher. You know what I mean? You got one of them locally where you can get everything in one, you know, where you can do it all in one place and just get everything that you need in one foul swoop, if you know what I mean. So, but you see, the thing, I'll tell you what I've bought Chris, because I've told Chris about it, because I've ordered it with shopping, and it's a dad mug. Hi, Vanessa, how are you?
Hello, Vanessa.
So yeah, so I thought, well, if he unpacks shopping, he's going to see it. So I thought, well, I better tell him. So that's basically Callum's present to his dad. It's a dad mug. So Chris had got to get his dad a card today. So it says B&M closer, but I'm not sure what they're like for cards, and Home Bargains a bit further. Yeah, same as I say, just try, Kate, that you're not going in and out of shops. The reason why I suggested that is so if you can get everything from one place, you know, like cards, wrapping paper, and the particular item you're looking for, or, you know, if you do it all in one place, then the quicker you get in and get out. Oh, she says, taking a quick break is halfway through a 2.5 mile walk.
2.5 mile walk? Can't even do half a mile, me. I do it well. That's there.
Yeah, Ramjad's put, oh, sugar, gone a bit too far now. Whenever we pass our local Tesco, whenever we go out somewhere, there is no queues or line going into Tesco at all. I think it's because everyone's back at work, but not everybody's back at work. Well, Amjad, it's like our Asda. Chris can go down, let's say mid-morning, and they'll be queuing round block. Now, if he goes a bit later on and he goes around 5-ish, it can go in, go straight in and come straight out again. It all depends what time of day you go.
Potluck.
Yeah, same as Chris says, it's just potluck. But, you know, I mean, Chris has gone down. He's been lucky just lately. You know, he went in as the other day, more or less went straight in, come out, and he says when he came out, they were queuing round block. And I went, oh, you just timed it right then. So, yeah, same as Chris says, it's just potluck. It all depends what you know, what day you go or what time of the day. But I did get a notification that Asda, I don't know whether Tesco's the same, that they are on about staying open that little bit longer so the queues aren't as bad. So basically, you see, where wherever possible, I like to get it delivered, so I'm not exposing myself to it. But at the start of the lockdown, it were like rocking horse poo trying to get a slot. So for the last 3 times, I've had it delivered because the you know, I think, you know, because things is easing a little bit, I've managed to get a delivery slot. But yeah, so same as I say, I did get a notification that the extending the opening times, basically to cut down on the queues. But okay then, Vanessa. Hi, Rattletrap Fishing. How are you?
Hey, Vanessa. Hello, Rattletrap.
But it's same as Chris says, Kate. It's potluck at what time of day you go. You know what I mean? And it might be different in Wales to what it is here in you know, here in Yorkshire. You know what I mean? And there again, I mean, last time we actually physically went to the superstore in Answorth in Sheffield, we more or less just timed it right. We went right early in the morning. There were hardly any queues whatsoever. Now, about a fortnight later, we went at exactly the same time and they were queuing halfway up road. So, same as Chris says, at the end of the day, it is all just potluck. But that's why, same as I say, that Asda, I don't know whether Tesco's doing it or all the big supermarkets doing the same, but it says they're on about extending the opening times to cut down on the queues. But I've been lucky enough at last 3 times I've ordered shopping to actually get a delivery. Okay then, thank you very much, Rattletrap Fishing. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's Easy says it's same there. But you see, now they're easing the lockdown rules a little bit. I think that's why the end, you know, hoping to extend opening hours. 1, to cut down on the queues and people are getting basically in and out more easily. No, it's not back to 24 hours, Amjad, but they were only doing like we're about 9:30 till 10 p.m. or something. But I do know, some as I say, I got a notification saying that Asda, I think Tesco's, Sainsbury's are all extending the opening hours a little bit, you know, but in essence, to cut down the queues and the waiting time. But I do know also that Asda, I don't know whether Tesco's doing it or not. They've created this app, right? Whereas you pull up to the supermarket and it's an app on your phone, right? So you go in this app on your phone. I don't really know too much about it. It's an app on your phone, right? So once you get to the supermarket, you sign in on this app. So it basically arrives you, similar to when you get to doctors. And when it's your turn to go in the supermarket, this app pings and says, right, it's your turn to go in. It basically saves you standing out in the queues. So I don't know, some as I say, you'd have to look it up. But I do know some of the big supermarkets are starting to use it. And it's basically an app on your phone. You just pull up in your car, you sign into this app. basically what I'll let me Google it, and I'll tell you exactly what it is, Kate. But I do know that it's, I don't know whether it's on Google Play Store or what it is, but I do know that they're trialing this app, and it's basically to save you queuing out in the open. Google, what's the app called for Asda queues?
Right, Google think that.
Yeah. Yeah. I know Asda's doing one as well. Oh. Yeah, Tesco, Asda, Sainsbury's, Morrison's and Aldi. Queue times available on new app. A new mobile app could help show how long the queue is at your local store. The new check-in app shows queue lengths at Tesco, Asda and Aldi. So basically, says following Boris Johnson's announcement of lockdown restrictions on March the 23rd, which were introduced to fight the spread of the coronavirus, queues have grown massively outside larger supermarkets. Only a handful of customers are allowed in each store at one time to ensure shoppers keep a safe distance, and there has been no way of determining how long the wait to get in the supermarket. However, a new mobile app has now been launched, which shows how long the queues are at your local supermarket so you can check before you leave the house, which could save a lot of time. The supermarket check-in app relies on users to input how long they've waited at supermarkets. Using the phone's location setting, the app will display in minutes how long users waited at the supermarket. So it's on both Google Play and the Apple App Store. But you've got to enable your location setting. So basically, it's an app that shows you how long you're likely to be queuing for. Yeah. But yeah, if you've got an Asda, a Morrison's, a Sainsbury's, Aldi, etc., you should be able to use it. I'd look into it, Kate, if I were you. It does say it's on the Google Play Store, and it's also on the Apple Store as well. So it's mainly for the big supermarkets. So it should basically say to you, if you put your location or show your location, your nearest Asda is so many or so far away, and the waiting time is, I don't know, anything like 5-10 minutes. I don't know. No, it's basically, I don't know whether it's for a particular shop or whether it's for use. It did come up with a list, so that one app should take into account, you know, let's say Morrison's is closer to you or Sainsbury's is closer to you. It shows all the supermarkets that's available to you and what each wait time is. Last night at 2300 hours, I was getting ready for bed. I went in my bedroom. My brother was asleep early because he had a long day at work. I went on my phone till midnight watching ASMR videos. Oh, so yeah, by all reckoning, Kate, it's for all the big supermarkets, Morrison's, Asda, Sainsbury's, Tesco. It's basically, it will come up with a list on your phone because it's just sort of shown me an example of the wait times at each separate supermarket. We see that's the thing, Amjad. You know, if it's busy at work, then he needs a bit of downtime, and you know, it you know, work, however stressful work is, it all affects people different. You know, you can go to work one day and it be as manic and busy as anything, and then you go next day and it's slow and hardly anything happens. So yeah, I mean, it's it don't actually say because it sort of it says it shows stores within 3 miles. So it says Tesco Express, no minutes. M&S Food, no minutes. Lidl, 10 minutes. Tesco Holmesdale Road, wherever that is. This is in Essex. Sainsbury's, no minutes. So basically, if you allow your location, it'll tell you the stores within like a 3 mile distance of where you live and how long the queues is going to or likely to be. So here's another one. Asda launches virtual queuing. Asda launches virtual queuing system as it prepares for social distancing to last for the rest of the year. Asda is trialling a virtual queuing initiative as it prepares for social distancing measures to last well after lockdown has ended. The grocer's new virtual system, the first of its kind in the UK, will allow users to book a place and log into a virtual queue with their phones. They will then be able to wait in their cars, avoiding the extended queues which have become commonplace across UK supermarkets, car parks, and be alerted when they are allowed to enter the store. The new system has been trialled at Asda store in somewhere near Leeds and is expected to be rolled out across its wider estate in the coming weeks. So, you know, so by all accounts, it's the Asda app. It sounds like the specific to Asda and the only doing it in certain stores. But that app that I said about beforehand, Kate, it's basically, it shows you within a 3 mile radius of your location what the queue times or the wait times is likely to be in your area, specific to you. And it does say that, you know, obviously you've got to show your location And if you do that, it'll say, well, let's say, for instance, Asda's closest of all, Asda queue time, whatever, Aldi queue time, whatever. But it's specific to you because it'll be within a 3-mile distance of where you live. So, but some as I say, this one specific to Asda, it says it's only been rolled out over a few of its stores on a trial basis. So the first one that I were on about looks the more likely to be, you know, of more information, because it sort of all the big supermarkets within a 3-mile radius of where you live. So, but at least, you know, let's say, for instance, it says like your Asda's closer to you, right? And the queue at Asda is about 10 minutes. So if it's going to take you 10 minutes to get there, by the time you get there, that queue should have dropped a little bit. So let's say, for instance, you're on about going to Asda, Kate. You can use this app, see how long you expected to queue at Asda, and then you'll know sort of in a roundabout way. Okay then, Amjad, I'll see you later.
See you later, Amjad.
I'll see you Friday. So basically, if you check this app out and your Asda is closer to you than any other supermarkets, and it says the queue at your local Asda is about 10 minutes, but it's going to take you 10 minutes to get there, then you know more or less to leave straight away. And basically it cuts less time down. And what I used to do is, when I used to go with Chris, I used to wait in the car. I'd let him queue up, and then when he got right close to the front, because I couldn't stand queuing, quite literally, I couldn't stand up and queue and whatever. So I used to wait in the car, and as soon as he sort of got relatively close, he'd ring me or text me and say, right, I'm going to be 5 minutes, and I'd look out for him. And as soon as he came near the car, that'd be it. I'd get out and I'd go in with him. Lidl's is end of my street around the corner. Oh, but yeah, I mean, but can you get everything that you need from Lidl's? You know, can you get wrapping paper? Can you get Father's Day cards? You know, I suggest like doing everything in one place so you can get everything from one, you know, so you're not going in and out of shops. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm getting at, Kate. You want somewhere where you can just go to one shop. They've got everything that you need or need to get, so you're not traipsing in and around shops. Same as you said, you're shielding. So basically, you need to go somewhere where you can more or less go straight in and straight out again. And you need, you know, you're not going like this shop for a card or that shop for wrapping paper or that shop for a present. You really ideally want somewhere where you can get everything in one foul swoop and you're not traipsing about all over the place. So I find going later near to closing time is best. Really quiet. The same as I say, Chris is you know, he's sort of gone like, he finds that if it goes mid-morning, like it's quite busy down at our Asda. If it goes like later on in the evening, it's more or less straight in and straight out. But a couple of times he's been lucky and he's gone down, he's gone straight in, come out, and by the time he's been in and come out, they've been queuing round block. So, you know, he's been quite lucky a few times, you know, that once he's been in and come out again, that, you know, they've been queuing round block. So, same as Chris says, it's just pot luck. It's just pot luck. You know, different shops is different in each town or each place. You know, if like your local Asda's near a big building estate, you know, there's more like. But you see, not for the little Asda that we've got is essentially there's a lot of student accommodation that surrounds it. So there is certain times at day, even though sort of the university's been closed, but there is certain times at day that are busy, because round about our little Asda, there's a lot of student accommodation, you see, for people that obviously are at university and can't commute every day and have to sort of don't want to live on campus, but they want their own bit of independent living. So, yeah, the one our local Asda is quite central to the student accommodation. So, so yeah, at end of day, it's potluck, different stores, you know, different demand, if you know what I mean. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, Kate, is you could really do somewhere like Asda, for instance, that they sell cards, they sell wrapping paper, they're going to have Father's Day gifts, so you can actually get everything in one place, and you're not messing about going in and out of shops and they might not have what you want. So you probably your best bet would be to, you know, go to Asda, because they do the old kit and caboodle, as we call it. They do wrapping paper, they do Father's Day cards, and they actually do the gifts. So you might, or you probably, in all eventuality, get everything in one place, and then you've done. If you get what I'm saying, you're not putting yourself at unnecessary risk, walking in and out of shops saying, oh, well, they've got this at Lidl and they hadn't got what I wanted, so I'm going to have to go to Asda now. You know, you're better off just going to Asda and getting everything from one place, so you're not putting yourself at unnecessary risk. So, I mean, that's my advice. I mean, you know, it makes sense to get everything in one foul swoop, as I say, you know, and just you know, yeah. I mean, because Kate, you know, the thing is, Mike, Kate's got Crohn's disease. Now, when she needs toilet, she needs toilet. Plus, she's had a letter from the government saying that she's got to shield till the 16th of August. So basically, with it being Father's Day, she wants to go out and get the kid's dad a card, wrapping paper, and a present. But she's better off going to one place with a shielding. You know, if she's got to go out, just go to the one place, so you're not putting yourself at unnecessary risk. So, you know, and that's one of the reasons why I don't go anywhere, because I've got that many health issues that, you know, I've got my immune system shot. So knowing my luck, I'd, you know, but basically in most of the country, the non-essential shops reopened on Monday. So, well, what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to shut it down. I've been going for over 2 hours, so I'm going to shut it down. Obviously, I'm going to have a day of rest tomorrow, so I'll be back.
Friday.
Yeah. There again, I'm forgetting what day it is. So it's oh, you're not too bad then, Gordo. He says he's got 2 Asters, 2 Lidls, 3 Co-ops, and 2 Icelands. So, oh, 2 Aldis. So yeah, so some as I say, and 2 Tesco's as well. I'll see you all on Friday. I'm going to have a day of rest tomorrow. So I'll see you all on Friday evening. Yeah, I'll speak to you later, Kate, anyway. So it's good night from me and it's good night from him over there. And I'll see you all on Friday. Bye.